Thanks for hitting the like button. In this next topic, Tesla is rumored to show the new Model 3 project Highland this Thursday, which is actually today or tomorrow, depending on when this video actually comes out. But we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel, but more on that later. All right, so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Electric for posting this and a bunch of other people as well, which we'll highlight. Quote, Tesla is rumored to show the new Model 3 on Thursday. And so if we start to dive into this a little bit more, if you didn't know, Elon Musk is actually in China this week and he's visiting a bunch of stuff, politicians or whatever, and he's most likely going to the Gigafactory Shanghai. And this is where the rumors started to swirl that the new Model 3 project Highland will be shown to Elon Musk and so that he can take a look at it. But the one thing I'm piecing from this here, which we've been talking for a while, that potentially the Model 3 Highland was rumored to start production in China this coming month. But that means if Elon flew all the way to China and to take a look at it there, it doesn't look like it's probably going to be produced in America for a few months after that, which makes sense, right? We've got the Cybertruck that's potentially coming up very, very soon, the delivery event in Q3, Q4. And so I don't think it would make sense for Tesla to focus on two model launches at the same time. I really think it only makes sense for them to focus on one model launch at a time. So of course, shout out to Sawyer Merritt. He also posted this quote, Tesla reportedly plans to show Elon the revamped Model 3 as part of his visit to Giga Shanghai. Quote, the first cars coming off the line on Thursday are prototypes. The updated 3 is slightly longer and sportier and has a sleeker interior design. So can't wait to see it. Hopefully it comes out very, very soon. And so that's the thing. That's the flip side, everybody. We had 2 calls today with Patreon members that asked me the question about Model 3 and is it worth it to buy it right now and all the different deals. And I had to talk to them about there is a refresh project Highland coming very, very soon. I mean, very, very soon, quote unquote. That could be 3 months, 1 month, 6 months, who knows? And so that's just something to be aware about. But the flip side to that is, like we've seen today, there are massive discounts across the board on inventory vehicles. For Model 3 standard range, it's $2,400 off. So that's what's going to happen. As a new product comes out, the older product is going to try and basically put on clearance mode, and that is what we are seeing. On top of that, of course, it's June. It's the last month of the quarter. Tesla needs to hit their number every single quarter, and so that is why if you're looking to buy a Model 3, if you do not care about the refresh or the new features or the new vehicle, then it could potentially be a great time for you to get a deal on a Model 3 because the Model 3 refresh is going to have a lot of demand and the price might be a little bit more expensive after that. And so here's another rumor. Model 3 standard range production shut down in Fremont. Expect the trim to be discontinued with the Highland refresh for at least a few months until the made necessary lack of sales. And so if you're looking to buy a Model 3, you got to basically weigh it up. Is it worth it for you to get the older one at a better price or the newer one? Who knows on price, really? I mean, we certainly asked the community. We asked everyone what they thought the price of the new Model 3 refresh would be. So we asked the question, what price do you think the new Model 3 Highland refresh will be? And an overwhelming 29% said it would be the same exact price as the current Model 3. 27% and the second majority said it'd be $1,000 to $2,000 more than the current Model 3. And 21% said it would be cheaper than the current Model 3. And then, of course, 17% said $5,000 to $10,000 more. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. When do you think the Model 3 project refresh Highland is coming out? And do you feel that Elon could be looking at it? Most likely is. I mean, especially if it's a prototype, and so it really coming out very, very soon. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources and banks and credit unions that I use to get the best possible rate on a Tesla, better than Tesla financing rate of 5.59%. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And as an added benefit, I do respond to all Patreon DMs or direct messages in the Patreon app. So if you want to ask me a quick question, you can definitely do that. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And if there's anybody out there that is about to